Why do we delay the tasks that matter most? It's not laziness, it's psychology. Procrastination isn't about time management. It's about managing emotions like stress, boredom, or fear of failure. Today on Psycho Nurse, we'll uncover why procrastination happens and how to beat it with real psychological tools. You know what you need to do, but you're not doing it. That's about to change. This isn't about guilt. It's about understanding your brain's protective instincts and how they're holding you back. Are you ready to stop watching from the sidelines and start taking action? We're breaking down 6 powerful, evidence-based strategies to help you move forward. These aren't just life hacks. They're tools to rewire your approach to responsibility. Subscribe for mental health tools you can actually use. Let's get to work. Let's start with the 5-minute rule, your new secret weapon. When a task feels overwhelming, promise yourself you'll just do it for 5 minutes. Set a timer. Start small. Pick up one item, write one sentence, take one step. This lowers the barrier to entry and tricks your brain out of paralysis. Once you start, inertia works in your favor. You're more likely to keep going. This taps into the Zeigarnik effect. Your brain wants to finish what it starts. The dread is usually worse than the task itself. The 5-minute rule bypasses anxiety and gets you moving. Your homework? Pick one thing you've been avoiding and do it for 5 minutes after this video. Set a timer, start, and see what happens. You're not conquering the mountain, just taking the first step. That's how every great journey begins. Try it and surprise yourself. Action beats anxiety every time. The 5-minute rule gets you started, but implementation intentions keep you going. Vague goals like "I'll study more" don't work. You need specifics. Use the if-then strategy. If it's Tuesday at 7 p.m., then I'll work on my presentation for 1 hour. This preloads the decision, making action automatic. Your environment becomes your trigger, not your mood. Examples. If I finish dinner, then I'll load the dishwasher. If my lunch break starts, then I'll walk around the block. Studies show this doubles or triples your follow-through. Decide ahead of time, remove the friction. Think of a goal, break it down. Make your if-then plan. Write it down and put it where you'll see it. This isn't wishful thinking, it's strategic psychology. Build your success architecture one if-then at a time. Make your actions automatic. Let's hack your motivation with dopamine anchoring. Dopamine isn't just pleasure, it's motivation. If a task feels boring, your brain seeks quick rewards elsewhere. Pair an unpleasant task with something you enjoy, like listening to a favorite podcast only while folding laundry. This temptation bundle makes your brain anticipate the reward, lowering the barrier to start. Over time, the task itself feels less like a chore. The reward should complement, not distract from, the task. Use this as a bridge to build momentum, not a permanent crutch. Eventually, accomplishment becomes its own reward. Pick a dreaded task and pair it with a guilty pleasure. Be your own behavioral psychologist. You're not bribing yourself, you're retraining your brain. Make motivation work for you. Self-discipline isn't a trait, it's a skill you can train. Use priming. Before starting a tough task, close your eyes for a minute and vividly recall a time you succeeded. Relive the pride and accomplishment. Feel that "I did it" energy. This activates your brain's perseverance circuits and boosts your belief in yourself. Priming shifts your focus from anxiety to the satisfaction of finishing. It's like a mental pre-game ritual. Athletes do it, so can you. Before your next work session, summon your inner champion. The more vivid the memory, the better. Let that feeling of competence wash over you, then start your task. You're not the person who avoids challenges, you're the one who overcomes them. Prime yourself for the win. Make self-discipline your superpower. Now let's tackle the thoughts fueling your procrastination. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, teaches. Your thoughts create feelings, which drive actions. Procrastinators tell themselves stories like, "I have to be in the mood," or "it has to be perfect." These are cognitive distortions, irrational beliefs that justify delay. Become a detective. When you procrastinate, write down the thought in your head. Challenge it. What's the evidence? What's a more balanced way to see this? Replace self-defeating thoughts with realistic ones. I've done this before. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is cognitive reframing, finding the truth, not catastrophizing. Break big goals into small, concrete steps for frequent wins. Monitor your progress and give yourself credit. Behavioral tricks help, but lasting change comes from changing your internal story. Listen to your excuses, challenge them, and rewrite your narrative. You're the author. Write a new chapter. Perfectionism is procrastination in disguise. It's not about high standards. It's about fear of judgment and failure. The perfectionist trap: if I can't do it perfectly, I won't start at all. This all-or-nothing thinking leads to paralysis and last-minute rushes. The result? Flawed work and reinforced self-doubt. The way out: embrace good enough. Done is better than perfect. Focus on progress, not perfection. Aim for a first draft, not a masterpiece. Mistakes are feedback, not failure. Set process goals. I'll write for 1 hour, not I'll write the best chapter ever. Lower the stakes. Give yourself permission to be a work in progress. Excellence is noble, but perfectionism kills action. Break the cycle, aim for good enough, and get it done. You can always improve later. There you have it, 6 psychological strategies to break free from procrastination. Remember, it's not laziness, it's your brain protecting you from discomfort. Use these tools: 5-minute rule, if-then plans, dopamine anchoring, priming, CBT reframing, and letting go of perfectionism. Start small, stay consistent, and take control of your time. The real change happens when you apply just one technique to something you've been putting off. Your time is your most valuable resource. Don't waste it on delay. Comment below. What's the one task you've been putting off? Let's support each other. Subscribe to Psycho Nurse for more psychology hacks. See you next time.